Click, 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 click. Take Notes TV is the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You already know the vibes, man. Yeah, we rocking with you on Monday, November 13th, 2023. You are now live and lit with that boy Notes, and I got my boy AGM Stacks in the building. One time for the culture. Say what up.
AGM Stacks. I'm with my dog, Take Notes TV. You know, it's a beautiful Monday. Supposed to be at work, take notes, but I'm here rocking with you, so let's get it.
Yeah. Real quick. You know, my boy coming back from a wild OT trip this weekend, you know what I'm saying? But giving y'all the vibes, because, you know, y'all been fessing me up all weekend long, so I had to come back with a bang, because a lot of shit hit the fan. But yeah, my boy, he's like really just fresh off the road, ain't that right?
Yes, sir. And shout out my boy, you know, our boy T. Today's his birthday, so happy birthday to our boy T. You know, Brooklyn legend, a lot of crazy, wild times. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fessing it up, so shout out to him. Happy birthday, my boy.
Nah, definitely sending a special shout out and a happy birthday to my boy White Lexus T, you know, Brooklyn legend, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, one time for the culture, yo. Shout out T, man. But yeah, we're going to get straight to it because that's why y'all here. You know how I do. Y'all get straight to it. But before I do, hit that like, notification, subscribe button. Fess me up. Make sure you're a part of this journey, especially if this is your third, fourth, fifth time rocking with me, which I be seeing in my analytics, which y'all do. So make sure you locked in with the gang, doing it real right. Take your shoes off, take notes, and let's go. First story of the hour, we're going to report on this madness going on with these underground New York Playboy Cardi style type rappers. We got this rapper named Summers. He was at a show in NYC, and there's another underground group who was performing called the Homicide Gang or Homicide Boys, no Homicide Gang, and they had, I guess they have smoke with Summers. I didn't know, but they were at an NYC concert, and I'm gonna show you guys some footage real quick as they are putting the brakes on. You know what I'm saying? Summers right there. This Homicide Gang's people jumping the hell out of Summers right there, as we can see in the mix. Yo, his dreads is getting pulled out. You see blood spurting out like a fire hydrant as they pounded him and roughed him for his jewelry. The jewelry has gone on a greasy neck tour. His dreadlocks have gone on Grailed for $25,000. You can get the dreads that were ripped out of his head for $25K. You know what I'm saying? There's footage of the dreads on the ground at the venue. You know what I'm saying? It's real crazy. A lot of people didn't even know who these two artists, well, it's three artists, but these two, you know, rappers were, you know, and now they're getting a lot of attention, you know. It was a very crazy melee. AGM Stacks, were you able to tune in and see the whole situation, the whole situation?
Yeah, man, I've seen it, man. You know what I'm saying? It looked like an episode of Saturday Night SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? It was a bad ass whooping, but I will say, my boy, you know what I'm saying? I think he initiated. I heard Summers teed off on a rapper dissing him, and so his boys, they was just coming to his defense, and they just went a little too crazy. That's what I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying? This is below our age bracket, so
yeah,
all the
sure.
facts haven't really came in properly. But yeah, the crazy thing to me, take notes, is when I hear underground rap, I'm thinking like Talib Kweli, Mos Def, you know what I'm saying? These dudes are just like trap rappers, like young trap rappers that sound like, you know, Playboy Cardi or something. But
yeah,
shout out to them. They all going crazy, you know what I'm saying? They able to do shows, but yeah, man, it was a wild event.
Yeah, man, like it was very wild, you know what I'm saying? Also, I'm not showing you, but boy's whole entire jewelry set was stripped, you know what I'm saying? They took the bracelet, they took the watch, you know what I'm saying? They took the necklace, they took the medallion, the ring. It was a whole...
They took the whole set.
The whole package deal that came from the jeweler, you know what I'm saying, it was definitely taken away. You know what I'm saying? So it was very crazy. Those are the facts I have seen, you know, spread across the internet. Now, let me ask you this before we move on. Do you think, you know, because it's early in this boy's career, you know what I'm saying? He on the come up. He just got his first jewelry starter kit. Can boy bounce back from this?
Yeah, man. Like kids these days, they just think differently than our generation. Because I already see kids like commenting like, "Yo, y'all jumped him. It's not fair. He's a good guy." Blah blah blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I think he'll still have fans if he puts out good music. We in the era where you really could get away with anything. So he just gotta keep pushing. And shout out to him because even though he got jumped, you know what I'm saying, he still went on camera. And, you know, he didn't cry and fold up. You know, he tried to make it seem like it was all good. And that's what you got to do, bro. You just got to trick yourself and trick the fans and, you know, should have blow over.
Nah, and I agree with you on that, man. You always got to keep your head up and keep going no matter what, you know, is going on and circumstances, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be ups and downs no matter what in your life, you know what I'm saying? So you got to keep pushing. That's a message that we definitely try to get through to y'all. I'm hoping y'all take notes and really pay attention, because we do preach this over and over again. But nah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out both those boys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Summers, shout out Homicide Gang. You know, hopefully y'all can resolve this, you know, and fess up, you know, legally with the situations, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? This is part of...
Because the main thing is y'all fucking y'all money up. So y'all can keep doing this stupid stuff if y'all want. But, you know, y'all going to be real underground rappers, you know, not getting no money in a second. So I would chill out, you know, squash the beef and, you know, just get this paper.
Case in point, very good point made. Like the Homicide Gang's last show I see is canceled, you know what I'm saying, due to all this mess, you know what I'm saying? So now you can't get money from your next show. You can't promote your music correctly, you feel me? Because venues and stuff, they're going to be skeptical to book you now, you know, also. You know, because they can't have them lawsuits, man. They can't afford that shit, you know, for no underground rappers, yo.
Nah, that's a fact. And, you know, rappers, they don't like security, but, you know, security neutralizes everything. You know, they de-escalate the situation in a quick and, you know, honorable manner so nobody gets, like, super hurt. But when you got your homeboys doing it, that's how you get real lawsuits. So, you know, shout out to my boy, but, yeah, you got to move a little smarter. And, yeah, you got to tell your niggas stop jumping people.
Fact though. Yeah. Tune in. Hit that like, notification, subscribe button one time for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Showing you guys all the videos one last time. You see this boy with the dress ripped out walking off. All right, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But, you know, y'all tune into that. All right, we get to the next story at hand. Benzino calls out Coi Leray and Angie Martinez for pushing a false narrative in her recent interview. So I'm going to give y'all the vibes on this real quick. Actually, I'm just going to play it for y'all real quick.
How does your father deal with the success? Because that's got to be triggering for him in a lot of ways, too. Triggering, or maybe he's just proud.
You know, at first, it was rocky because I felt like he couldn't handle my success. I felt like it did come from an envious place, which is okay because he's human and it's fine. But I felt like, you know, he still wants. Like, he's one of those people that feels like, yo, like, I still have a story to tell. You know, I still feel like something I have to...
All right, we're going to wrap that up right there. All right, so this is what Benzino wrote back, yo. All right? This has to be the most ridiculous shit I ever heard in my life on this earth. How the fuck could I be envious towards... So he spelled envious wrong, too. But how the fuck could I be envious towards someone I raised, nurtured, provided for, and influenced, and loved very dearly? This industry and the internet have completely messed up the minds of this young generation. I'm tired of her pushing a false narrative about who I am and I've done as a father. In my 40 years in hip-hop, I've never seen an artist dog their parents out as the way that Coi does, and it's embarrassing and sad. And the last thing, Angie Martinez. No, she doesn't like me, so she's just being manipulative and messy. They want me to crash out, but I've worked on myself so hard that I'm not going backwards for anything. All right, I'm not going to read the rest of that, but you know what I'm saying. Those are general gist of that right there. So Coi in that clip, you know what I'm saying, she was saying at first when she got successful, it was a little rocky because, you know, she felt Benzino was envious and, you know what I'm saying, like still wanted to tell his story and live his, you know, his good old life, you know, and take his shine back. You know what I'm saying? That's how she felt. How do you feel about Coi being candid with Angie about this and Benzino's response, AGM Stacks?
You know, see, it's tricky because you want her to be transparent, but sometimes, you know, I feel like she's too transparent. And she thinks like these media people are her friends or, you know what I'm saying, thinking the fans are her friends, but really they just trying to separate you from your father. That's your pops at the end of the day. You know, he provided a lot. You can say what you want about him, but at the end of the day, he set the groundwork for you to have a career. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what people want to say, they want to laugh at Benzino. He put in a lot of work back in the day. And, you know, I'm sure, like, even all her musical talent or inspirations came from, you know, the times when she was around her pops. What you think about that, Take Notes?
No, I think that's a fact, though. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that Coy is neglecting a lot of the stuff that Benzino did do for her. You wouldn't be an artist if it wasn't for him. You know, everything from the culture that you get comes from Benzino, all right? You know what I'm saying? And you're right. A lot of people looking at Benzino like he's a clown or something, you know what I'm saying? Laughing at him, you know what I'm saying? Just dogging them, all types of shit. But, you know, in reality, you know, that's what happens when you get older. People just look at you like a clown, like you never did shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Me being fortunate and you and I growing up, stealing or buying them Source magazine from, you know, the local grocery store, you know what I'm saying? Really being in tune with him, you know what I'm saying? Really knowing like his impact on the culture, you know what I'm saying? I can't ignore that. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he did a lot for Coy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's being envious and trying to look out for Coy. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember being young and my dad, you know, when I was getting into a little bit of money, my dad trying to warn me about stuff, and I'd be like, "Nah, man, you tripping, yo, you tripping, dad." You know what I'm saying? But he was really trying to warn me. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, but like imagine back then if you was like, "Nah, Dad, you hating on me? You want to be me?" Like, you know,
nah, I could never say that. Me, I could never. Yeah, and you know what's just crazy? That she saying that because like you said, like me, like my dad was a lit dad. So how the fuck can I say like to my dad like, you want to be me? Like you know,
like,
and her dad,
Coy, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he a crackhead or, you know what I'm saying, a wino. Like, he was successful. He was a legend in his own right. So,
he was. Fact though.
As big as you think you are, you know, I don't know. Some people could argue, like, I don't know. Because, like, yeah, she got major singles and stuff, but he had his own magazine. You know what I'm saying? That was, like,
very successful.
Like at probably 10 years it was running the game. So you know, that's not something easy to do either. I don't think he's jealous, but like you said, he's just trying to look out for you.
Yeah, so you know, I think a lot of times they get confused, and that's another thing. You know, what I'm saying, me being forced, I got both my parents, so you know, you got the mom telling them one thing, maybe you know the dad. This happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you this before we move on. Do you think Angie Martinez was using, you know, this to manipulate her?
I don't know if she's using it to manipulate her, but people are just messy. You know what I'm saying? I think she was just being messy. And to be honest, people don't really care about Coy's music all the time. They like the other stuff that's rapped. I'm talking about older people, maybe the younger generation. They tapped in. For older people, they more like, you know, interested about the dynamics with her and her pops and different stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, if I'm like interviewing a young girl, I ain't gonna ask her that. So I think that was a little messy, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Angie. She's a legend. She won the ratings. So, you know, obviously she knows what she's doing.
Nah, that part is definitely true. Shout out to Angie Martinez one time for the culture. You know yeah, no, we got nothing but love for Angie, yo. But yeah, we're gonna move on to. Oh, hold on. Before we move on, though, Benzino got at Busta Rhymes too. You know what I'm saying? Recently, Coy did a song with Busta Rhymes. Forgot the name of it. They did a video. You know what I'm saying? I seen the visuals for it. You know, it looked real. Like it didn't look bad or whatever. But for some reason, Benzino was mad at Busta Rhymes for not checking in with him beforehand. Now, what I will say in this instance, bro, you know what I'm saying? This is a little tricky right here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go ahead and say I think Benzino might be out of pocket here. What do you think, bro?
See, it depends on how you look at stuff. You look at it like, you know what I'm saying, the old generation rules where you're supposed to tap in.
Yeah.
And that's your nigga and you're supposed to give him a heads up. Then, yeah, you know, Busta was wrong. But now in 2023, you know what I'm saying, people ain't doing that. They not, like, checking in. They not tapping in with people to make sure it's cool. They just doing whatever smart business-wise. So me personally, I feel like because they both from that generation, it don't hurt to just be like, yo, I'm about to do this. That's his daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's not even like his ex-baby mom or something. That's his daughter. So I would definitely, you know, shoot somebody a message and be like, look, I'm about to do this song. I'm about to do this video with your daughter. She might be dancing around, yada, yada. So I just want to let you know. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. Everybody look at shit different. I mean, I don't know. What would you do? Take notes.
Well, here's the thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're right. Like, you know, I do believe, like you said, I do know, like, Busta Rhymes is well educated and knowing that's Benzino's daughter. You feel me? I don't know where him and Benzino's relationship is at. You know what I'm saying? However, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the video shoot. They already did the track together, and you didn't even, you know what I'm saying? You weren't checked in on that point. So my thing is, like, you should have stepped to him then if it was like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to do the song, but the video he need to check in?
Well, you know, I'll say this. He might have not even known about the song. He might not even known that Busta Rhymes knew his daughter, you know, because she's probably not relaying all the information to him. So he probably didn't find out till the video came out. So he's like, yo, what the, you know what I'm saying? Even though that's not her, like, most salacious video, he probably still was like, yo, I know this dude. He's like my age. I feel uncomfortable with him even being around my daughter, and I didn't know that, you know. And the reality of the situation is he going to have to get over that because she's going to continue to collaborate with all types of artists that you really don't want her around.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, bro. Like, yo, it was real late in retrospect to other videos I've seen here, shit that would really, like, have me twisting and turning as a father, making me throw up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, but see, all right, this is my thing. Like, it's not on Koi to tell her father, but I just feel like Busta, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't know if they was homies, but if they was homies at one point, you should tell them, like, I just did a song with your daughter. Like, why wouldn't you say that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Well, I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know. You're right. I think it gets a little tricky, man. You know what I'm saying? It gets a little tricky because that's the thing. Busta's trying to stay relevant. He damn sure ain't trying to go through Benzino for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be real, yo. You know what I'm saying? And Corey might have told Busta, like, don't talk to my dad about shit. You know what I'm saying? And then at that point in time,
that's when it gets greasy. You know what I'm saying? That's when it gets greasy.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, yo. If Corey sat in Busta Rhymes' lap and told him, don't tell my dad shit, I'm pretty sure Busta Rhymes didn't tell his dad. Didn't tell, as you see, he didn't speak to.
I'm about to say.
He didn't speak to.
Sure. You see, he followed directions.
Yeah, he followed directions real good, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I can say about that. Oh my God, yo. Tap that like, notification, subscribe button. Fetch my chat up one time for the culture, yo. Hey man, I got the creator Fangoon Sports in the building, Adrian Stack. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do it real right and do a couple sports stories for the culture. Just a couple, get my people real right. So we're gonna speak on Philadelphia 76er. Kelly Oubre Jr. hospitalized after being struck by a car. Kelly Oubre was a pedestrian struck by a motor vehicle in Philadelphia. He's in current stable condition after being treated at a local hospital. You know what I'm saying? They said that that's all we basically really got right now is that he got hit. He's in stable condition. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we know. I think this was after a game. Now, do you think this was an incident where he got hit? You know, or do you think this is an isolated incident right here? You know what I'm saying? It's real murky.
Yeah, bro. It's something just real fishy about this story, man. The lack of details. Now, I have heard there's been, like, numerous hit and runs in Philly lately in the past year. But, you know, as I showed you the other day, or we was talking about the other day, you know, you see Oubre popping off with some of the fans on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? You know he's a mixy boy, you know what I'm saying? So I hope this wasn't like a targeted attack because that's sick. But it's just even crazier because Philly's such a small city. Like, how the hell did a person get away and you don't get the license plates on surveillance cameras? Like, it's crazy. But, yeah, man, shout out to Kelly Oubre. Hope he recovers soon. It's just sad, man.
Yeah, man, I want to say Philly's like one of them places where I don't think they got too much surveillance, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a little behind.
But all right, but where an NBA player lives at, you don't think they have surveillance cameras in that area?
I mean, possibly, yo, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Philly, man, it's real. Like I said, behind a little bit sometimes certain places.
Nah,
On the
I ain't gonna lie,
technical.
bro. It look, yeah, most of it look like it's still in the 1980s. So yeah, nah, that's a fact. Shout out to Philly, but yeah, you know the infrastructure of the city, you know, needs some upgrades.
Yeah, nah, definitely, yo. I love Philly, but you know what I'm saying? It's a damn shame, like what they do to that place and how they don't, you know, put no real like resources into it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shystiness going on over
And
there.
all that sports money they bring in, bro.
Yeah, all that sports money, from the baseball, the basketball. You know what I'm saying? The football, the hockey,
not even college
ton of college sports. Yo, you gotta have Philly looking like the most rundown city, like tied with Baltimore in the lead, yo. Shit crazy, yo.
Nah, it is crazy because, you know, Baltimore, all they got, I mean, you got the Ravens, Orioles, but
Yeah.
Philly should be, like, way more advanced than what it is, you know, just in terms of, like, the infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should give more back to the people because, you know, they give y'all a lot of culture, bring a lot of tourism.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, man, it's sad that Oubre had to go through this, but he'll be back, and thankfully it wasn't a career-ending injury.
Fact though, man. Nah, yo, shout out that boy Kelly Oubre one time for the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he come back, yo, and not mess up my parlays like he been doing, you know, the last couple of games, yo. So I don't know if there was something going on outside because he was cooking, and then the last week, yo, he was like real off, yo. So you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the trends and take notes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
I see what you're saying.
I'm just saying, man. You know, I'm just saying, yo, you get like, you know, like when you got stuff going on outside of, you know, even in the workplace, bro. When you got stuff going on at home, you know, it's going to affect you in the workplace, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I mean, think about it. Like, to your point, if somebody, you know, put some big money on this guy and, you know what I'm saying, they lost it, you know, that's something we're going to have to start looking at, like how these fans are just turning crazy. You know, I seen a fan popping off to LeBron, like, yeah, I need you to drop 30. Talking to him like he was a slave, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's a good conspiracy. We don't know yet, though.
No, we don't know, but it's real murky. I will say that. Some does stink. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Some stinks. One time for the culture. All right, we're going to move on. This next story is very crazy. We're going to talk about former Seahawks safety, and I think former Ravens safety too, Earl Thomas, legendary Earl Thomas, you know what I'm saying? GOAT Earl Thomas, victim of so we're just going to say $2 million identity theft scheme orchestrated by his ex-wife's boyfriend. Oh my God. All right, the boyfriend of Thomas's ex-wife has been arrested after impersonating the All-Pro safety in an effort to steal money and cars in an elaborate fraud scheme. Seattle Seahawks legend Earl Thomas has fallen victim to a $2 million identity theft scheme orchestrated by former All-Pro safety's ex-wife's boyfriend. All right, so Kevin J. Thompson, 38, a New Orleans man who's dating his ex-wife, has been arrested on charges of identity theft, forgery, money laundering, credit card fraud, computer fraud, and bank fraud charges. Very serious. All right, Thompson is accused of using a fake driver's license with the photo of Earl Thomas on there to create a phony bank account and transfer vehicle titles. The scheme began in May 2022 when Thompson allegedly moved at least $700,000 from Earl Thomas's bank accounts in the Jefferson Federal Credit Union account that he opened. All right, yo. So I'm not gonna get into much more details about it, but you see, he got a fake ID somehow. Obviously, it was orchestrated through the ex-wife. She definitely set this up. Probably gave him Social Security, all of that, which is real freaking foul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's wild, bro. Like, first, I mean, you could tackle this on so many levels because I believe this is the same.
Yes, it is. Yes. Who held him at gunpoint? She held him at gunpoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
They held him at gunpoint and pistol whipped him.
He did get caught cheating.
Yo, but bro, you don't deserve to get pistol whipped for cheating, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Nah, I'm just.
So if your shorty cheat on you, you should pistol whip her? No, yo. You don't
Nah, but
somebody for cheating.
Nah, you don't, yo. But let's keep it a buck. Have niggas pistol whip their shorties for cheating before, yo?
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, niggas do all types of wild shit, but like usually when you do something wild, you get locked up for it. You know,
that's true. No, that part. No, you're right. No, you're right, bro. Let's talk about that, though. Let's get back on subject. But now I was just joking with you about that earlier. I was saying niggas do be wilding out. But nah, she did pistol.
Wilding out, but but my thing is like, how is she even on the streets after the first incident? You know what I'm saying? That's the part I'm confused about.
Nah, I don't understand. Yo, son, I'm trying to read here. I see boy got arrested. I don't see nothing about her getting arrested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think he pressed charges. You know, they got, because you know, bro, it's so crazy. That's his high school sweetheart. He's known her since he was like young. So you know what I'm saying? Like he got like some amount of love for her. You know, still I believe they got kids together. So you know, he probably didn't like press charges to the full extent like the way he should have the first time. But then you see what happened now. Now she get the doppelganger nigga, the lookalike nigga, to like steal his identity and run the bag up to what, $2 million?
Yeah, to $2 million. Now let's talk about this real quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit is sick. Like, shorty went and fucked another nigga who looked just like you. You know what I'm saying? And then try to get him to finesse you out $2 million, yo. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's crazy, yo. Mm-hmm. That's crazy, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's wild, yo. That's wild.
Yeah, and you know, that nigga is dumb. That nigga's dumb. I will say that. That nigga's dumb for like letting her like do that to him, but it's just even sicker on her part because you messed up two people's lives, your ex and your current boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Now both their lives are messed up. And why are you still not locked up? He's locked up. Yeah. You're not locked up.
So, yo, that part, like, why are you still scot-free? Like, this lady's clearly, she's like a conspirator. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly conspired.
She's a mastermind, bro.
Yeah.
She's a mastermind.
Yeah, clearly conspired, like, you know, crazy orchestrated fraud, yo. I just don't understand some of that, like, $2 million, I think they get you locked up. You know, it's a lot of money, yo. It's not like petty thievery here, Molly. You get a little slap on the wrist. I'm very, very disappointed in the court system with this. How I'm only hearing about one arrest right here. Earl Thomas, though, man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna pray for you, brother, because you got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot going on, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a wild boy. I know you a dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you gotta slow down a little bit, man. You gotta slow down a little bit, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, nah, facts, man. And hopefully he can recover all his money.
Yeah, hopefully, yo.
Shorty, she needs to be held accountable. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, she do.
I don't want to see nobody locked up, but she needs to be held accountable in some type of way. She's not learning.
Man, I'ma say it, bro. She need to get locked up, bro. All right? Fuck that, nigga. She need to get locked up.
Fuck that.
Fuck that, yo. Yo, you pistol with me and you pistol with me and you take $2 million from me?
Oh, yeah, that's too much, bro.
Oh, hell no.
This is the crazy thing about me, bro. I could let you slide more for the like physical attack on me, but when you still $2 million,
I said,
take your ass.
Yeah, the pistol whipping, the pistol whipping we could get past, Joe. The pistol whipping we could get past. I cheated, all right, shit got crazy, all right, cool. You still $2 million from me?
Oh, hell no.
Fuck no, nigga. We can't get past none of that. You got me messed up, yo. You got me cursing on a good Monday, man. Oh, my God, yo. Pray for Earl Thomas. Hit that like notification, subscribe button one time for the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Take those two, man. You know how we do, man. We rocking with you. Got that boy AGM Stacks in the building one time for the culture, man. All right, we're going to talk about this because this is from, you know, out the area where we reside. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Rod Wavy recently did a concert in D.C. over there at the Capital One Arena, you hear me? Over there in Chinatown, you know what I'm saying? And they broke into 232 cars down in Chinatown. Oh my God. 232 cars down in Chinatown. That's nasty. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I can speak to this. Why can I speak to this? Because I've been around that area. You know what I'm saying? And the Gervonta Davis fight, you know what I'm saying? When they had a Gervonta Davis fight here, I forgot who he fought not too long ago. I believe they broke into 100 cars that night, you know what I'm saying? Smashing the windows. Now, let me tell you something. in that area, which is heavily policed. I don't know why the police ain't surveilling the streets at these major events. It's like they got enough for the exterior perimeter solely around Capital One Arena, but when people park on the street, they have no protection for your vehicle. All right, you know what I'm saying? And the youngins, because maybe some old people are doing this, but it's mostly youngins, all right? The youngins are smart, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta start giving the youngins some credit. They're not dumb. They smart. We're not putting the youngins in a position to succeed. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem because we're not taking the knowledge that they have and using it for good. You know what I'm saying? We're letting them, they have no supervision. You know what I'm saying? So they're moving on their own because clearly this event took place at night, right? Where are they at night? Because this concert probably started there until 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, right? But they roaming the streets, right? You know what I'm saying? Doing what they do with no supervision, yo. 232 cars. How don't you hear car alarms going off? Woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it, bro. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. All I can say is, you know what I'm saying, if Nicolas Cage wants to make another Gone in 60 Seconds Part 2, you know, we got some free car boys out here, you know what I'm saying? There'll be a better team than the niggas you had in the first movie. I'll just say that. Yeah, man, like, it's just first of all, Rod Wave is like Biggie out here. I just learned that this past weekend that Rod Wave is like Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying?
I've been
this area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like when he comes in town, the whole city's coming out. People bringing their cars out. People trying to, you know, do it up. So it probably was other robberies too that happened that night. But yeah, to your point, bro, I don't know what DC police might be in on it now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, this shit don't make sense, yo.
Nah, it don't, yo. It don't
make no sense, yo. But yeah, man, stop being cheap. Pay that $20, $25. Put your car in the garage, and if something happens, then you know you could press out the Ethiopian guys. You know what I'm saying, in the garage. But yeah, y'all parking on the street is dead for that, bro. Don't even take a train. Just take a train,
bro.
Just
take a train.
Station right by the Verizon Center. Just take the train. You don't gotta worry about parking. You don't gotta worry about somebody stealing your car, breaking into your car. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate.
Nah, it is, man. It is. But shout out that boy Rod Wave one time for the culture. Shout out Rod Wave, yo. Definitely fuck with that boy Rod Wave. You know what I'm saying? Definitely salute him for everything he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But this is going to prevent him from being able to come back because we don't, you know what I'm saying, appreciate shit. All right, and the jits who don't fuck with Rod Wave music went or didn't have money for the concert, broke into 232 cars in DC last night. Oh my God, yo, it's real crazy in the city. Every time I go in the city, I'm like, yo, are they gonna, you know what I'm saying, jack my shit, bro? Because I ain't gonna lie, bro, like it's really like that out there. You know what I'm saying? And I know other cities is like that, but that shit's definitely like that out here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's getting crazy out here. But like you said, it's not that many opportunities for the youth, so they gotta get it how they live, and it's by breaking into your car, man, and stealing some petty shit. Cause I mean, who keeps something valuable in it? Some people do, but most of the times when they breaking in your car, they not getting that crazy, man. Dudes broke in my car. They took my Gucci belt. I was sad as shit, but you know what I'm saying? I could get another Gucci belt, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just the vibes out here. It don't matter what you got in your car, AirPods, charger, they gonna break in your car and steal it.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So yo, just be careful out here. Be careful out here. People moving wicked for sure. Yeah, but we moving on. Hit that like notification, subscribe button. Stay locked in with me. We got a couple more stories for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody who tuned into my last episode. Shout out that boy CTY Not. All right, but we're going to talk about this on some podcast shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Popular podcaster, comedian, all that, B. Simone, ends her podcast after a fallout with her co-host, Megan Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go to Chicks Move right here. I'm showing y'all where to go to hear the audio of them arguing with each other, but I'm going to give you a brief synopsis. You know what I'm saying? These girls, they were acting real professional with each other as they were arguing about how the show's not going to continue. And basically, these girls were best friends. You know what I'm saying? They grew up, they were day ones. You know what I'm saying? B. Simone got successful, decided to bring Megan Ashley along and do a podcast with her. Podcast got real successful. You know what I'm saying? I believe Megan Ashley felt she needed to be compensated more. And from there, B. Simone got tight about that. And she told her she only wanted a business relationship with her and didn't care for a personal relationship with her anymore. You know what I'm saying? That really affected Megan Ashley and hurt her. So ultimately, B. Simone ended things and decided to part ways with her, claiming she needed to work on her mental health, which is like, you know, real cliche nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like so cliche nowadays, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, you don't want to really attack something or address something. You just say that. Yeah.
Why you always lying?
And it's like a timeout where people can't really fuck with you. They can't mess with you. They can't say nothing to you because it's supposed to be a period where you're working on your mental health. But when it becomes a pattern of like, you know, you working on your mental health every 3 months, that's when it starts becoming a toxic and abusive. And, you know what I'm saying? I could tell that, you know, B. Simone, you know, shout out to her. She's an entrepreneur and everything, but she don't seem like she's the best friend because her friends seemed like she was hurting and she was sad. And, you know, she was trying to be real nonchalant about it and be cold about it and talk about, oh, yeah, I want to have a business friendship, but not a personal friendship. It's like, that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, granted, you can do business with somebody and not be their friend, but when y'all start out as homeboys or homegirls, and, you know, you build a business based off of sisterhood or brotherhood, and you remove that, then, you know, the podcast ain't the same. And that's basically what B. Simone was trying to do. And shorty, she's just smart enough to not go for it. But, yeah, man, it's sad. But, you know, not to stereotype, but, you know, that's a problem in our community where, you know, we start something and then we just can't see it all the way through because of egos or whatever the case.
No, and I want to, you know what I'm saying, shout out Megan Ashley for moving forward, doing her own thing, you know what I'm saying, one time. You know what I'm saying? Because things weren't going right. Maybe she started later than she should to get on her own, you know what I'm saying, and not get things right because it gets tricky like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it all started because, you know, like we had discussed before, the Brandon Marshall podcast is like a similar thing. They started it together, and then when it got hot, like, you know, the people who invested no money at all with him felt they were entitled to a huge percentage of, you know, the brand. And I do understand where Brandon Marshall's coming from. So even with Shorty with B. Simone, like if B. Simone put all the money up front, she's probably going to feel like a huge majority of that is hers. You know what I'm saying? So
right, but see, the difference between that and this is like Brandon Marshall and them. They sound like they had like a business disagreement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they weren't really day ones. You know?
No, that
like,
part too. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They were more like co-workers because they all were in the NFL and they came together outside of work. But with this case, you know what I'm saying, that's her homegirl. And even if B. Simone put up all the money, she was talking about some like, oh yeah, you're not my friend type stuff. I don't know what that's about. They was talking about some friend stuff that, you know, I don't know what they was talking about because they weren't being transparent.
No, they weren't.
But it didn't sound like nothing to deal with like numbers or money or nothing like that.
Nah, you're right, bro. You're right. But, you know, it is interesting, like, how civil, like, when women are, like, really beefing with each other, but you got professional black women beefing with each other, and they really beefing with each other, how, like, civil and intellectual they try to outsmart each other in the convo, you know what I'm saying? But they really tight, gritting through their teeth, yo. Damn near want to fight each other. Shit's crazy, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm not even going to use the word civil. I'm going to say fake. You know what I'm saying? They'll be fake with each other and not coming at each other direct and using all these big SAT words to be condescending towards each other instead of just being real, you know what I'm saying, and just getting through your problems. Like, that's the thing. Like, when me and you get into it, bro, like, you know, we'll just attack the shit head up.
Yeah.
You know, you'll say what you're mad at. I'll say what I'm mad at. And then we can move on in, like, 30 minutes. But with them, they want to have this shit linger on and, oh, we should go to therapy. Like, y'all don't need therapy. Y'all need to be real with each other and get to the bottom line, and squash it, and get this money, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Can the bros do therapy?
Oh,
hell
hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy, yo. The bros would never do therapy with each other. You know what I'm saying? But
well, I'll say this. I'll say this. Because Joe Buttons, he did therapy with Rory. He did a lot of therapy with Rory, and that didn't help. That didn't help nothing. They still beefing.
Yo,
So that is, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no!
Like I hear you, like, you know, and like, look, I think Joe's like sophisticated, and Rory. Those two people, I can see them doing therapy or whatever. But yeah, bro, that I don't know, man. You know me, like, yeah, I gotta have a sit down and talk to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta figure shit out, bro. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe be a third party who might be like one of the bros, yo. You know what I'm saying? Mediating, but I don't know, yo. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own.
Nah, it's a fact. And like, my thing is like, if the shit is that stressful where y'all feel like y'all need to hire a therapist that costs thousands of dollars, like, y'all just don't need to be chilling with each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just need to move on.
Nah, facts. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's just crazy, yo. It's not a marriage, bro. It's crazy, yo. Yeah, therapy with your homeboy, yo. It's a little weird, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just like, it's not going to fix things. Like, you just wasted your money. You know, the shit's already the way it is because it's supposed to be the way it is.
Nah, that's true, bro. That's true. Nah, fact though. All right, we got two more stories for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody locked in. A lot of people tuning in today. Make sure you hit that like, notification, subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep preaching it over and over again. But this is, you know what I'm saying, that Take Notes show right now. We're moving on. We want to talk about the lovely, beautiful Candace Owens, you know what I'm saying, getting at this 9-year-old rapper, Lil RT, and they got beef with each other, and you know what I'm saying, they've been popping off back and forth. So I'm gonna give you a little backstory on it. You know what I'm saying? This 9-year-old rapper, Lil RT, you know where he's from? Is it Ohio?
I can't say I'm that tapped into Lil RT, man. I gotta do my homework on Lil RT.
Yeah. I don't know where he's from. I know he did a song. I know he did a song with Doughboy. That's why he might be from Ohio, but got a song with Doughboy. I know that. All right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and it's not the first guy. We had a Lil Mouse. You know, anybody who's hip to the culture, not living under a rock, don't know. You know, we got jits out here, real badass jits out here. But this is a phenomenon. That's why we talking about it, yo. 9-year-old jits out here cursing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Talking about getting sucked off. You know what I'm saying? But they on gummy worm. You know what I'm saying? They can't even get hard yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't even got seaweed around the dick. You know what I'm saying? But they talking about they getting top dog, talking about they gripping the glizzy, you know what I'm saying, letting off shots, get you killed, you know what I'm saying, talking about bitch shut up, you know what I'm saying, all types of shit. So you know what I'm saying, Candace Owens, you know, who's very outspoken, political, godly, beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying, who I got a little crush on, you know. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, she's out there. She's, you know, she broke the story and she's talking some real shit, you know what I'm saying, and getting slapped. And you know, of course, the Ratchet's not appreciative of it, but she's talking real shit like how this is a tragedy because she showed a video where Lil RT held up a piece of paper and was like, I can't read this shit, I'm on the 9. And she was like, actually, you should be able to read like a chapter book at your age. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you want to rap, though. How can you rap and you can't even write down your words to rap? You gotta memorize, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is crazy. So, like, she said, and you know, she got at the parents too, like, the parents are the real monsters. You know what I'm saying? She said she felt sad. She wasn't trying to really diss him, but she's saying, like, this is what's going on out here. And, you know, some people are like, you know, in the hood, because Doughboy's like, in the hood, we used to little jits acting like this. And let me tell you, son. Me and this nigga on the phone right now can firsthand tell you we see this shit a lot more than we would like. Am I right or am I wrong?
Nah, fact. Every other, anytime we go outside, sadly, that's how the jits are talking.
All right, yo. So I've seen this firsthand, yo. So she's not lying, yo. This is a problem, yo. All right. When we see this, yo, is a mother or father ever around, son?
Nah, bro. I mean, you know, we got kids. Our kids, you know, I'm sure our kids, they go crazy when we're not around. But, like, they got enough respect that, like, if adults are in the area, they not going to go crazy. These new jits, nah, they going crazy. They don't care who's around.
Now, a big issue we got right here is, like, they parents, you know what I'm saying, are encouraging this. You know, they trying to Lil Tay the joint. You know what I'm saying? Have them fess up after acting young and bad as shit, you know what I'm saying? They get a little bit of Instagram clout, you know, they get a little bit of money off it maybe, You know what I'm saying? They're seeing some get-rich-quick opportunities, you know what I'm saying, in this. But, you know, this is a problem I see, yo, because, like, maybe he makes it, maybe he don't, yo. But the majority of these 9-year-old badass kids, yo, they're just going to be fucked up and broke when they get older, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fact. And, you know, it's messed up because, you know, Candace Owens, she done, like, you know, fought a lot of battles that she shouldn't have fought, to the point that when she say some real shit, people still push back on her. But, like, what she's saying, unless you just like a evil, just, you know, unintelligent person, like, you can't really push back on what she's saying, bro. Like, she's just saying that, you know, these kids should not be talking about having sex at 9 years old. And if you got a problem with that, you know what I'm saying, you're weird yourself, honestly, bro. Like, you know, even though we see it, they still shouldn't be doing it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie, like, I'm not the person that's going to go up to a kid and be like, yo, stop saying that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not their father. I'm not taking care of them. I'm not feeding them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So who am I to tell them what to do? You know what I'm saying? But is this a problem? Yeah, it is a problem. But it starts with your kids, with your own kids. Focus on your own kids. Raise your own kids right. Stop trying to clout chase and get a side check by putting them on social media for negative reasons. You got little girls twerking. Got little boys cussing, acting crazy, trying to rap. That shit is corny.
Little boys fighting girls.
Yeah, little boys fighting girls. All types of wild stuff I see, bro. That stuff is whack. And you know what I'm saying? Especially when the parent is there, like, coaching it and laughing and giggling, like, that shit is lame, bro. Like, if your kids do that behind the scenes and you let your kids cuss, that's cool. But once you turn the camera on and try to monetize them, that's when it's lame, son.
Nah,
that's when you're going too far.
Fact though. Nah, I agree with you. And I think, like I said, man, this is like a real issue, man, that we got going on in the culture right now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, stuff like that. She has a very valid point. You know what I'm saying? I can't, like, it's hard to argue. Nah, you should let the little kid talk about getting his dick sucked. Like, it's kind of hard to argue that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nah, it is, but, you know, see, the problem also is, like, we could go back to, you know, white supremacy and how it created this culture and this atmosphere that's leading to all these problems, you know, and I'll be devil's advocate. That's something that Candace, she never addresses that aspect. She never wants to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Why are we here? Why are we here in 2023? What happened to get us to this point? You know, it didn't happen just overnight, you know what I'm saying? It was a process that, you know, sadly was done by white Europeans, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to be fucked up. We're going to be, you know, bad. We're going to have violence. We're going to have all of that stuff because of slavery. And, you know, and unless and the sad part about it is no way to reverse slavery, bro. It's kind of like we are who we are at this point.
Nah, fact though. No, you're right about that, man. You're right about that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I need y'all to drop down in my comments. Ladies too, you know what I'm saying? But if you're a parent, which is most of my freaking demographic, y'all drop down in my comments and let me know what y'all jacking. Also, assess yourselves. Like, damn, is my kid bad as shit right now? Do I have it? Like, have I spoken to my kid lately about what they got going on? You know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I'm saying? Because we always trying to elevate and move better, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all living right. Make sure y'all got your household right, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit is going on all across the board in the upper class, middle class, lower class, all across the board. Like I said, bro, fact though. Yo, we at the last story of the hour. Hit that like notification, subscribe button. Take Notes TV, you know what I'm saying? Over 8 million, over 8.6 million, over 21,400 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all staying locked in with me. Last story of the hour, we're talking about this Druski BIRDMAN chain snatching incident. All right, so Druski responds saying he handled his. Let me show you a video real quick of Druski getting the chain snatched, courtesy of TMZ.
I'm not that piece on. Bro, I swear to God. Oh, come on. Go.
All right, so y'all see the video right there, you know what I'm saying? BIRDMAN said, take that piece off. And then his man with the wild, crazy, iced out Rich Gang chain went and put his hands on Druski's chest and did a one-hand snatcher. One-hand snatcher is when You stick the right hand out in less than 0.3 seconds, you get the chain back. So that was a one-hand snatcher right there, you know what I'm saying? Took it, you know what I'm saying? Druski took off running like he was on a Bob Barker show, and he was able to get everything in the grocery store in the next 5 minutes for free. That's how he started running, you know what I'm saying? Like one of those people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yo, I'll say this, bro, and I confirmed it. TMZ did release that footage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now,
No, they did. They did.
now, is this real, bro? Like, what's going on here, bro?
Bro, I just can't imagine this is real. Only because I heard the Clubhouse with Birdman was like not in character.
Yeah.
One time and he's talking, and he was like, "Yeah, he's like, I'll rock with Druski." He's like, "That's my dog." Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like they was like, "Yo, why you pressing out Druski?" He's like, "Nah, I ain't pressing out Druski. That's my dog." So I do think this is all some like weird publicity stunt, but because you know most chain snatchers, they don't go that smoothly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like I said,
get punched in the face, like something, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like something's gonna happen.
No, he just like immediately took it. It was just like, it's like he was like fucking Magneto and just stuck his hand out. The shit just came to him.
Nah, he did do some Magneto shit. Yeah, shit just lifted off his neck.
Shit just
I don't even know what happened. Yeah.
Detached. Yeah, like detached from the freaking Lincoln shit, crazy. Like, instantly was in his hand,
bro. Yeah, man. Like I don't know, man. The way he was scurrying, like I said, it looked like little boys running through a haunted house. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like they was running with no real urgency. So yeah, I don't know, bro. It seemed a little fool to me. Yeah.
Nah, it did seem a little fool. I mean, like I said, he was running like a little kid, like you said. Shit is wild. I don't know, man. But real quick, I want to shout out Birdman for being a GOAT, man. Birdman, you're a GOAT.
He's a GOAT.
Yo, a lot of old heads, man, y'all need to take fucking notes, man. Yo, a lot of old heads, y'all can take. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I think Birdman is living proof,
I'm
bro.
just going to say this. Best hip-hop executive of all time, bro.
Fact, though. You know what I'm saying? Fact, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you, like, even like, so this is going back and forth. Druski's responding to him, you know what I'm saying? Dropping some shit, saying he's going to slide and all this. This is all entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is so good. Like, a lot of old heads don't, like, look corny as shit half the time. You know what I'm saying? When they jump back in the game. A lot of old heads look corny as shit when they jump back in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I said this on a couple episodes ago. Like, people are still interested in Birdman, bro. Like, you know, people aren't interested in Russell Simmons. People are not interested in,
they're not.
You know, Leo Cohen, but they're interested in Birdman. Like, anything he says, people are gravitating to. And, you know, as you see with this, like they got skits. Comedians are doing skits now to this. It's just, like, endless content just off of one thing that he does, bro. It's crazy.
Nah, man. Like I said, it's genius, yo. It's so freaking genius, you know what I'm saying? It's going to open a lot of doors for Birdman, too. So, like I said, shout out Birdman just being the GOAT, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfucking, you know, like a legend in the game. You don't have to do this, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying?
Don't.
Not staying stuck in his way.
I'll say this, too. Like, people might have forgot, like, Birdman, he was involved in the comedy scene back in the day with, like, Kirkman. So it makes sense that, like, you know what I'm saying, he would gravitate towards a comedian that's relevant in today's day and time. So, yeah, I think they both working together, man. They just trying to make some good, hilarious content for us.
No, I think so, too. Shout out Druski, too, on time for the culture, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out Druski. Got nothing but love for Druski, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, innovative guy, very talented, very creative, yo. That's the type of shit we encourage over here at Take Notes TV. The comedy is definitely a part of the culture, always has been, always will be, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, combine it all. And Birdman, you know, he used to do it with the touring, like you said, with TK Kirkland, even the movies that he did, you know, incorporated comedy at all times, music videos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it all comes together, yo. But shout out that boy Birdman, you know what I'm saying, one time for the culture. Shout out Druski, you know what I'm saying, very entertaining, hitting headlines, creating content, you know what I'm saying, fessing it up, all that. And we just did another wild, crazy episode one time for the culture. Click. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out my boy AGM Stacks coming in, holding it down, fessing it up, giving me all the vibes real right. Really appreciate that. Any shout outs, my guy?
Nah, man, just once again, shout out my boy, my brother T, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy was flying airplanes yesterday. I'm glad he landed safely. And you know what I'm saying? I'm glad we got a chance to link up while I was in NY. And shout out to Take Notes TV again for having me on this platform.
Nah, no doubt. Yeah, definitely, once again, shout out to that boy T, man. Happy birthday, you know what I'm saying? Want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, my nephew's 30 on site. And I want to shout out, you know, my whole entire family who came in town this past weekend from Jersey. Shout out Jersey, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's definitely, you know what I'm saying, up north ting over here on Take Notes TV. But, you know, we get a lot of love from everywhere. So definitely appreciate all my subscribers. That's why I do this show. We've been growing at a rapid rate, you know what I'm saying? So y'all need to get with us, yo. Y'all need to be a real one. Y'all need to be righteous and do the right thing. Because like I said, I see how many people are returning to this channel daily, and we appreciate it, but we need y'all to really be a part of this movement and hit the like button so we can keep growing the way that we are and moving in the right direction, because we really appreciate y'all. We want to keep giving y'all more. Ain't that right, Stacks?
Nah, for sure. And yeah, comment too, man. We take hate, we take love, we take it all. So, you know, comment. Dude, you know, because we see y'all viewing, we see y'all watching it, so, you know, participate. You never know, we might tap in with y'all, bless y'all with something. So, yeah, man, it pays to comment and, you know, just contribute to the platform, because my boy Take Notes, he definitely looks out for people that look out for him.
Ain't that the truth? Nah, I really appreciate that, y'all. Really appreciate that. But nah, yo, he's telling the truth, yo. Somebody commented on the last episode, I wrote him back. Everybody who comments on these episodes, hate or whatever, yo, I'll write y'all back, and I don't black nobody, you know what I'm saying, unless it's like just too, like, you know what I'm saying, might get the YouTube guidelines or whatever. But other than that, yo, you know what I'm saying, like, everybody, I respect y'all opinion, you know what I'm saying. Y'all definitely willing to give me input or whatever to make the channel go better, because I definitely know there's room for improvement. So we on the way, man. Trust me, just stay locked in with me. I promise you it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Take Notes TV in the building. Got that boy AGM Stacks. It was a Stack Notes show. Shout out my boy CTY9, yo. CTY9 one time. You know what I'm saying? Fessing me up, yo. He'll be back next episode. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, CTY9 coming back. But we are going to definitely see more AGM Stacks. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? And we even got more surprises coming. We working. But like I said, man, it's the Why Not, you know, so Stack Notes show featuring your boy Notes and Stacks. When shit hit the fan, we'll be back for more. But for now, we out. Click.